download that app or get your app ready, because we have an entire hour of stuff you're gonna wanna put into your cart when it comes to your kitchen. I'm Tina Jennings, and this is going to be a clearance frenzy of everything for your kitchen. Everything that you do that maybe you don't like. Maybe you don't like the prep. Maybe you don't like, doing certain things. Why keep doing it? Let's do it better. Let's do it faster. Let's do it, and maybe even a little bit cuter. That's what we're gonna start with right now. Whether we're chopping, we are dicing, slicing, this is the way to do it. You're gonna be able to get this from Progressive, which by the way, is well known. Everybody loves it. All of the top, everything. Every kitchen has one of these. This is gonna chop and whip. It's a 2-speed food processor. You're gonna be able to get it either in the blue, the green, or the red. Lowest price ever, clearance today. You're gonna get it with the base container, a chopping blade, a whipping blade. 6 cups is gonna be able to go in here. Lowest price available, $14.95. Everything, by the way, this hour for flex pay or more. We're chopping or dicing something. John Florell's gotta be near.
How are you?
Sorry, I've got a little fog. We joked this morning that produce,
yep.
When they see you coming,
that's right.
They get a little scared.
They get a little nervous. Well, the reason is, listen, it takes forever to chop onions, garlic, all that stuff in the kitchen. With this little tool, this bowl right here, watch this. This is so simple. You have a whipping blade, you have a chopping blade. This blade is sharp on both sides, okay? So it's like having 4 knives cutting at the same time. It rotates inside. Here, I'll put it in the bowl, okay? So you slide this into the bowl like this, you put the lid on, and right here on the top, here's the magic of Progressive, okay? We actually have 2 different speeds. So you've got one that says chop, you've got one that's labeled whip, and all you do is turn this handle. Every turn of this handle rotates those blades 4 times. So it's like, every time you rotate this, it's like having 8 knives cutting at one time. Just to show you how fast it is, here, I'll drop, I don't know, a couple of onions in here, a couple of onions and a half. Here, all I'm gonna do is place the lid on top, and watch this. All you do is rotate that handle, and if you like your onion chopped coarse, you stop right there. If you want your onion chopped fine, you just keep on going. And I'll tell you what, it comes out perfect and uniform for chopped onions, for soups and stews. Hey,
without
for homemade tuna
fish,
chicken salad.
No tears.
For meatloaf, on taco night, you're gonna love it. Watch this. I want you to see the consistency. I'm gonna put it out here on the tray in the front. Look at this. I mean, there's not a hump, a lump, a bump, or a chunk. It comes out perfect. I mean, and there's no more tears, okay? Yeah. Because everything is contained inside of the bowl. So, if I want to chop 1 clove of garlic, I can chop 1 clove of garlic. I'm gonna put it in the machine and show you this. Again, all you do is rotate that handle, and as you rotate, every time you turn the handle on top, it rotates. It's like having 8 blades, 8 knives chopping every time you do that, okay? So I've got a chopped garlic in there already. Now, you can speed that up. I'm gonna move this over to the whip one, which actually every time you turn this handle now, it rotates it 8 times, so it's twice as fast. So if I wanna do a whole bunch of garlic for, maybe you wanna mince up some garlic for a homemade soup or stew. Look at this. I mean, all you do is turn that handle, and every turn of that handle rotates those blades 8 times. You wanna talk about mincing garlic? Why buy it minced up in a jar in the grocery store when you can make fresh minced garlic, here I'm gonna do this right next to the onion, at home, boom. Fresh, and I want you to look at that.
Look at that.
It comes out absolutely perfect if that's all you use this for.
It's worth the $14.95.
I mean,
yeah.
Yes. Now, you guys, listen, the number one condiment in America today is salsa. And this little machine, if this is, I'm telling you, just for a salsa maker. I put some tomatoes in here. We've got some onion here. I'm gonna throw a little bit more onion. A clove of garlic. I've got cilantro. I've got some bell pepper, and I've got a little bit of jalapeno in there. And I'll tell you what, all you do is place the handle on top. Now, I'm gonna use the chopping blade. I'm gonna rotate this back and forth because remember, both sides of those blades are sharp, so it cuts in both directions. But if you like salsa, thick and chunky, here, you just stop right there. If you like salsa, mixed up, diced up, minced up, perfectly. Comes out more like, well, for dipping chips,
yeah.
Okay? Instead of pouring over, all you do is turn that handle. Again, every time you rotate that handle, the blade goes around 8 times, okay? I mean, look at this. Pull the blades out, and I want you to see this.
And it's already ready to serve in the container.
Fresh salsa. You can use the container to serve it in. I mean, and remember, you can do 6 cups at a time, okay? I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And just for salsa alone, I love this machine. But, again, for whipping, now the whipping blade, you're gonna love this for omelets in the morning, okay? I dropped 4 eggs inside the machine here, inside the bowl. Watch this whipping blade, and again, there's 2 different settings, okay? I've got the handle in chop right here, and I don't know if you can see this because it's white on white. The difference? It says chop, and this one is labeled whip, okay? It's kind of hard to read on camera because it's white on white. Right. But watch this, all I'm gonna do is place the handle on the top, and look at this. You can beat your eggs for omelets in the morning, or for cake batter. For you know, I tell you what, if you like homemade brownies, for homemade cakes, for pancake batter, for biscuits and things like that, this is the little tool that you're going to use. More than dragging out that heavy food processor, plugging it in the wall. There's no batteries. There's no cords. There's no motors. All you do is turn it, and look at that. Perfect eggs for your omelet. So we did the eggs with this one, and then we did the salsa with this one. Yes, that's right. You're getting both of these attachments. Yep. How about whipped cream? Okay, you want a whipped cream? Look, again, place it in the one that says whip. It goes twice as fast as the other one. So every time I rotate this handle, that whipping blade goes around 8 times inside. And you know what? Here's some whipping cream or whipped cream. I'm gonna add a little bit of chocolate to this, and we're gonna make a little mousse. How's that sound? How about a chocolate mousse done in the machine by hand without dragging out a heavy food processor, plugging it in the wall. Look at this. I mean, how much easier can it get for your pancake batters, for cakes and pies? I tell you what, that quick and easy, and look at this. I'm gonna pull this out. You want to talk about a beautiful, let me put this back here. And by the way, all the parts are dishwasher safe, easy to clean. Do I have a spoon out here? Spatula? Maybe I don't have a spoon. Here, I'll use this little whipping blade. How's that? I'll use the whipping blade to pull this out of here so you guys at home can see the consistency of the chocolate mousse that we just made inside of the Progressive chopper. I mean, look at this. Comes out perfect for topping a latte, or for cakes, for pie toppings. And you just did that on the whip. Thick and creamy. Yeah, that's with the whipping blade, okay, which comes with the machine. Yep. But again, if all you use this machine for, and no matter whether you get the blue one, the red one, the green one, it doesn't matter, they all work the same way. You drop them, whatever fruit, vegetable, meat, or cheese inside that you want to chop, place the lid on, and then you decide, do you want it minced, super fine? Do you want to whip? Or do you want to chop? You place the handle in that hole in the top, you turn the blade back and forth like this, and look at this. Every turn of that handle rotates that blade 4 times, so it's like having 8 knives cutting at the same time for chopping onions, for tuna fish and chicken salad, for homemade meatloaf, on taco night, you're gonna love it, for homemade chilies, and everything comes out perfect and uniform, safe and fast. Your fingers never get close to any sharp edges because everything is contained inside the unit. I can't get everything to be uniform when I cut. Yeah, oh yeah. This is getting everything uniform. It is, and again, to wash it, you just rinse it like a knife, or you can pop it in the dishwasher. It's all dishwasher safe. And by the way, here, again, for egg salad, tuna fish, or maybe you want to make a homemade potato salad. I'm gonna drop a couple of eggs in here, place the lid on top, and watch this. You can chop eggs for egg salad, for homemade potato salad, tuna fish, chicken salad. I mean, just for that. Look at that. Here, let me get a clean bowl. I got to show you one last thing here, because with this one, here, just for potatoes, for hash browns, I'm going to plop a few potatoes in here. I'm going to plop an egg in here. And look at this. Oh, I don't want to put an egg in there. Let's put some onion here, or bell pepper in there, and some onion to go with it. And we'll make a homemade hash brown for breakfast, okay? And again, all you do is rock it back and forth. Both sides of those blades cut. Hash brown potatoes ready to go into the frying pan. All you do is turn that handle, and we're done. I mean, Does it get any
Look
faster?
Look how much stuff we've already done. We've done garlic, we've done salsa, onions, we've done a mousse.
That's ready to go.
Again, the 3 colors are the green, the blue, and the red. The red, I think we're down to the last 40 in the red. It comes with the 2 blades. I know we have the, oh, there we go. There's the whipping one. It comes with both of the blades. It has the 2 speeds, lowest price ever, $14.95. You're gonna keep chopping and dicing?
I am. I'm chopping peanuts for cake topping.
I feel like you do this like even when I don't see you.
I know. I just keep going. I love it. Listen, cooking is great.
I think John just does this like
I do. I have
all
fun.
the time. He's just
4 years of college for this.
Okay. I just want to give you guys a heads up that this is going to be coming up a little bit later. This is the turbo cooker steam cooking all-in-one skillet. This is 4 pieces that you get with this, by the way, $59.95. This, when we say all-in-one, ooh, it's got free shipping and handling. I want to say that before we do anything because I love when I get to say that. But when we say all-in-one, this is like an all-in-one. You're going to be able to look at that. We did chicken. We're doing steak. We're doing the veggies. We love those one pan, do everything in it kind of pans. That's what this is. This is available clearance price, $59.95. And it comes in copper or red or in the stainless. We're gonna have this a little bit later. We're just showing you some of the wonderful things that it gets that. Well, that's coming up. I just wanna let you know. hsn.com on your app. Kelly's back with us. We're talking eggs. I love the story behind this, by the way.
Yes.
This is the neg, the naked egg.
Yes, the naked egg.
Fast peeling of your egg. It's a 2-pack, by the way. You're gonna get 2 of these.
Yep.
$17.50. This started out with her name's Bonnie.
Yes.
She had to bring, you know, deviled eggs to something.
Yep.
And it was having to peel them, making sure they look pretty.
Yep.
And she came up with this, we said this about something earlier, about it being like magic.
Yep.
This kind of is like magic. Customer pick, huge customer pick. 4 flex payments if you guys wanna break this up, but watch.
So all you do is add a little water, and I'll show you fast, I'll show you slow, start to finish, all the above. But all you do is add a little water into your neg. You're getting a 2-pack, and then once you go in and you start to pinch the peel, the whole thing basically comes off in one piece.
All you have to do is shake.
All you have to do is shake. And so you now have this beautiful peeled, hard-boiled egg where you haven't had to peel all these, you know, pieces off of the egg yourself. And every time you do a deviled egg, it's gonna be pretty. There's nothing worse than an ugly deviled egg, right? Where you have all the divots out of it, and then it's like, it's too ugly to serve, so you either eat it or you give it to the dog.
Right.
You're getting a recipe coming included for the perfect hard-boiled egg, although you can use any recipe of your choosing. My only tip for using the neg is make sure your egg is chilled, right? Obviously, we always do that anyways. But let me show you start to finish.
Okay.
How easy and simple this is. It's so cool, there's a little science behind it. The neg is very simple, but there's actually some really cool sophistication to it. It has little divots on the inside, and you can see Bonnie even created them in the shape of an egg, right? Because everything about this is adorable. And neg means naked egg. It means it's gonna peel your egg perfectly. So 2 of them, maybe you're keeping one, taking one to the office. Maybe you're keeping one and gifting one to your best friend or your sister. Anybody that's trying to get healthy knows that hard-boiled eggs are filled with protein.
Yes.
They have all 13 essential amino acids, 70 calories, 7 grams of protein. All you need is about a 1/4 cup of water. I just use room temp or chilled water, or you just fill it to you don't have to measure it out, right? You just fill it to the edge of the cap. And then any hard-boiled egg, whether you like the organic eggs, whether you buy just regular white eggs, whether you have your own chickens and you do your farm fresh eggs, as long as it's hard-boiled and as long as it's chilled, you pop it in your neg, and here's the magic. I count to 5 in my head. I'll do like 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. In my head, you could get like your little hips into. Have fun with this, you guys.
The kids would love to do that.
Look at it. I'll just show you before I even open it. The whole shell is already removed. And you'll get a feeling. It starts to happen, and you'll sort of, look at that. The whole thing. Done. That's 1 egg shell just perfectly removed. And then when I go in for my egg to eat as a snack or to create a deviled egg with it.
Perfect.
It's perfect. There's no divots. It's not mangled. It's not all half stuck to the shell. It is the most beautiful hard-boiled egg you will ever peel.
Look, it's a customer pick of just deshelling an egg.
Deshelling an egg.
People couldn't wait.
Two.
Yes,
you're getting two.
People were like, I can't wait to tell everybody how cool this thing is.
Look at this. So, I mean, I'll always say, you know, there's always that stubborn egg out there, whether it's an older egg or something like that. But I would say 99 out of 100 eggs are gonna peel just like this. It's super fun. It's a cool party trick, right? Because people look at you and they wonder what you're doing, and then you can maybe go into your gift closet and gift them one, because everybody eats a hard-boiled egg, but what do we hate the most? They're hard to peel. Guess what the grocery stores are doing? They're peeling them for us. And they're charging us like $2-3 an egg, when an egg is really 7 cents, about on average, 7 cents. So go ahead and do them yourself. You're gonna save yourself the money, but now you're gonna save yourself the struggle of peeling it. So just a little bit of water, it's about a 1/4 cup. Pour it right to the edge of the cap, and you can do any egg. So there's your regular white egg, approximately 7 cents for that egg. Pop it on the inside. And then in my head, I count to 5, you know, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. But you'll start to sort of feel it. It's weird. Once you start to shake it, you're like, okay, I know it's done. You can kind of get that sense that it's done. And then when you reach in, just sort of pinch the shell like this, and look at that. That's the whole shell. Have you ever seen the whole shell? Just, you know, Bonnie's saying is, get the shell out of here, which I think is hilarious. Get the shell out of here.
The fact that she named it Neg.
Naked egg, right?
And she gave us cute colors.
Yes.
We love Bonnie.
Yes.
I have not met her. Have you met Bonnie?
I have. She's a lovely lady, yes.
I really want to meet Bonnie. You get 2, so whatever color you pick, you're gonna get 2 in that color. So you can get 2 black, 2 red, 2 pink, 2 green, or 2 yellow. So you pick it and you get fun colors that come with it. And when we were talking about how it comes with some of those recipes, Bonnie gave us some really cool deviled egg recipes.
You can have fun with your deviled eggs. Look at this. I mean, I love to show before I even go in there. It's already cracked and almost all the way off itself. There's just no work required. There's just no effort to this. And then like I said, when you reach in there and you pinch it like that, that's the whole shell of the egg. Has that ever happened for you? You never get lucky enough to have an egg peel like that. If you're me, it's usually like 800 million, billion, trillion, gazillion, little teeny tiny pieces, and they all stick together. You have these perfect eggs. And she gives you a recipe, a couple of recipes actually. One of them is for making the perfect hard-boiled egg. Always chill your eggs before you put them in the neg, or room temp. You just don't want them hot. But here's what I also like. Let me grab, I'm not taking one of the samples, am I? Okay. No. So you're getting the recipe card. It's in the neg, so it's a great little gift. Yep. But what I like is maybe you take this and you're somebody that takes snacks. You could actually fit 3 hard-boiled eggs.
Because it's like a little container.
It's a little container. And then pop your lid, and there's your 3 snacks for the day. Throw it in your purse, your handbag. You've got 21 grams of protein right here. You have all 13 essential amino acids inside there. It's an incredibly healthy snack. Most of us avoid it because they're hard to peel. We don't avoid it because we don't mind to make them.
No, but the egg is having like a
resurgence.
Right, it's like a thing. We're like,
because keto, everybody's doing that low carb, high protein diet. Yep. And these are incredibly high protein. In fact, more protein in 1 or 2 eggs than a whole chicken breast or even a piece of steak. So if you're somebody
if you didn't know that, that's a thing.
That's true. I mean, it's incredibly healthy. All 13 essential amino acids. Only 70 calories. There's not a snack in the world that's only 70 calories that I know of.
But we looked at the deviled eggs. This is just hard. But even if we're gonna do
Cobb salad, or egg salad, potato salad with a little egg in it. I love our little crostinis down front where we use the yolk to make the spread and then a little guac on the top. Have fun with eggs because truthfully, they're healthy. You know, what's always the first thing to go at a party? Deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs, yeah.
Because they're delicious, but they're also healthy for us. Yep. They fill you up. If you pack your body with protein, the protein of an egg will keep you full to the next meal. Yep. Well, what does that mean? I'm not snacking in between meals, right? If I have 2, maybe 3 eggs in the morning, I'm good till lunch, maybe even beyond, right? Because of all the protein that's in that. So you're gonna absolutely love this. It makes life easier.
You wanna do one more?
One to gift away.
Do one more. There we go. It's a 2-pack. Remember, $17.50. You get 2 of them. You just pick your color, black, red, pink, green, or yellow. And then that's all you do.
That's all you do. Give it a little shake, give it a little neg dance, create your own little neg dance.
We need to create that. Yep. A neg dance.
I believe I created it.
Yes. Thank you.
That's how it goes.
Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. That was amazing. All right, we're gonna head over here. Yeah. We're gonna do this.
Let's do some watermelon.
Okay. This is like a watermelon cutter, tong, combo. You'll be able to get all the way down and get every bit of your melon when you cut with this, instead of having to make a huge mess of watermelon juice all over your counter, and you still cannot get
the watermelon out properly,
out of there. This is available right now. Slice Right Watermelon Color. It's a 2-pack. $10.95. It's like a tong and a knife.
Yep.
Look how easy that came out.
So, and you can make little designs on it. You can make it jagged however you want, but okay, it may not be watermelon season yet, although you can find them ripe in the grocery store. Obviously we did. It works best on your ripe melon. There's a slicing blade at the top, but the magic is in the curve. And then when you flip it over, it actually becomes your serving tongs. Yes. So however you want to do your watermelon, but it's also for any melon, right? So not just watermelon. You can take it down here and go as thick or as thin as you like. Maybe you're doing a little fruit basket or something like that. But there's my watermelon chunks or my watermelon slices. And you can get all the way down to the rind. So if you really want to scoop out like every last bit of that juicy ripe melon, that's what this is for. It's for making it easier. Many of us are terrible with one of these.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to a big thing of watermelon, right?
Make my husband do it.
Oh yeah, I mean, big melons, big watermelons, it's uncomfortable, it's awkward. Maybe you don't even have the strength to get through it. You want to slice watermelon, what do you do at the grocery store? You buy it sliced.
Weren't we just talking about how everybody's upcharging us
to slice it?
To slice things or peel things. Okay, people, let's get back to let's get back to doing it,
So you can see I just go right through, I grab the watermelon on top.
And there's the tongs.
And then there's the tongs, and you can pull it out and then serve it with those tongs as well. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. And then if you want to take it and leave the slices large and keep them upright, that's up to you. You can even take that slicing blade and go right down the front of it and do larger chunks. It's however you want to serve your watermelon, but it's taking it down to the rind. So even if I wanted to go back, I could grab more of that juicy watermelon all the way down to the rind.
Look how easy that is.
Look how she's getting all the way down that last juicy slice, that last juicy piece. And then of course, I really like that idea.
Oh my gosh.
Because this is year round. Take it for your pies or your cakes.
Dishwasher safe. Yep. Making it easy again.
And
you're getting we were like on the same wavelength.
On the same wavelength.
2 of these. But if you're looking right in front of the 2, look at all of the different melons that we made this beautiful little platter.
I mean, your honeydew, your sugar kiss, whatever melon you want to do, just make sure it's ripe. You always give it that little thump, right? Sounds a little bit hollow. You got a nice ripe melon. And then you slice it, you flip it around. You can go ahead and grab it and serve it, use it as your tongs as well. So that's a really neat way to do it.
Is that grilled? That's grilled watermelon at the end.
I like this idea. If you've never tried grilled watermelon.
Oh no, you have to try it.
A little, like 2-3 minutes on each side. And then you can see that's just a little feta. We have some chopped walnuts and then a little balsamic glaze. This is what you get at like the fancy restaurants.
Yes, if you haven't tried grilled, definitely try that. But again, we could pay the extra charge for somebody to slice our watermelon for us. My husband's not always home to slice my watermelon.
I know, but it never tastes right. Like, no. You always go for the pre-sliced and then it just sort of tastes pre-sliced. It's like something like it's fresh. Like it's been sitting there for a day, 2, maybe 3 days. You can even take it across, and you saw I took the front of it off for that demonstration. But let's say I want to just take my halves of watermelon, and you can see I'm kind of going through each way, go all the way down to the bottom, and then when I flip it around, show you, pull that through, it's going to come out in cubes. So really cool idea is to take these and freeze them for little fruity drinks, right? Use it as your ice cubes or puree them for a fruity drink. But you could even take the bowl of the watermelon and use it as your fruit serving dish.
Right.
Have fun with this. I mean, yeah, you might think of watermelon for the summertime, but it's the middle of the winter. We found them ripe, right? Obviously. And then you can just take this. I'll take it right down here, and I'll just start to scoop out some of my slices. Oh, I don't have a spoon.
A spoon?
But you can see it comes out in your beautiful cubes of watermelon as well. So however you would like to slice your watermelon, go ahead and use it and make these beautiful dishes. And then I'm gonna use this watermelon rind as my serving dish.
It was also the catch-all for all the juice instead of, you know what I mean?
Take that juice and drink it.
Right.
Pour it into like a shot glass and drink it. It's so good for you. Watermelons are filled with fiber, tons of vitamins, tons of nutrients, and in terms of sugar, very low in sugar for fruit. So if you're looking at your sugars.
Because some people, when they're talking about adding fruit in with their diets. So this is, again, how there's different ways you can like cut it if you want it thinner, thicker. The tongs, you just pull it right out. And then there's a little thing at the end where you can continue to cut it if you want it into smaller chunks. But cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon, it doesn't make a difference. This is gonna be able to get all the way down. Oh, that was perfect. That's how you were talking about serving it.
Well, I mean, that's
Do you know
so
how
cute. I've seen it for baby showers and make a little carriage out of it.
Yes.
Because you can get all the way down to the rind and you can really scoop it out nicely. You're gonna be able to use that rind to serve out
the bowl.
And you can look like those Pinterest moms and grandmas and grandpas that worked all this, you know, effort, but it doesn't take any effort at all. So I love eating, you know, you use any melon. Just take it. It's that slicer right down there, you know, grab that out, and now you have this beautiful sliced, you know, piece of honeydew or sugar-kissed melon or whatever your favorite fruit is. You now have the ability just to cut right into it.
Look at that. This is keeping, it's not a big mess.
No, not at all.
Because you're doing it right out of the rind.
Yep.
All of the juice kind of stays in there and still, instead you're losing all of the juice when you have to cut it directly onto like your cutting board or whatever.
Look at that. I mean, simple. And then if you wanted to take it even further, that's a blade right there. Be careful with that blade. You can take it even further and slice it, dice it, however you like. So however you want to serve your fruit, instead of buying the pre-cut fruit, I want you to go ahead and get it and see if this doesn't make it just as easy to slice it yourself. It always tastes better when it's fresh.
When you do it at home.
It just does. Yep, it absolutely does. So whatever melon it is, watermelon, honeydew, sugar kiss, and then throughout the rest of the year when you're not doing melon, use it as your pie cutter, your slicer, your cake slicer.
Little tongs, $10.95 for 2 of them, by the way, in this clearance item. You're gonna stay with us, but in the meantime, let's learn a little bit about the Beekman boys.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm to skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Okay, we're continuing on with our kitchen clearance frenzy. Now, if you go to maybe like a really cute like ice cream place and they have those little waffle bowls, or you go to your favorite Mexican food place and they do taco salads in the cute little bowl, we never think we can do that at home, but we can. If you've got like a kid's birthday coming up, or if you have an adult birthday coming up, it doesn't make a difference. This is adorable. This is the Kelly Nixon Essentials Waffle Bowl Maker, but we can make waffle bowls, taco bowls. We're gonna make a bunch of different stuff.
It's so much fun.
Lowest price ever, $17.45. We have it in mint or in poppy red. These are the 2 colors, and it's adorable.
So I love this for so many reasons.
Yes.
Okay, so I love to do, you know, homemade waffles, and you can now make your own homemade waffle bowls. Like you went to that old-fashioned ice cream place and you get the waffle cones. Now you can make them yourself, and all you need is waffle batter, store-bought waffle batter, okay? That's what this is doing, but there's so many creative ways to use this. We all want to eat the bowl, right? Because that's why we buy the taco salads at the restaurant, because we want to eat that crunchy bowl. Now you can make your own crunchy taco salad bowl or your own crunchy Parmesan cheese bowl. I'll show you all the different ways to use this. It's non-stick on bottom and top. Kelsey Nixon, as we know, famous chef. She does amazing appliances. So she made it easy. It cooks on both sides, so it cooks really quick. Cooks really quickly. This is just a traditional waffle batter. And there's a little fill line on the inside so you know how far to fill it. So you're gonna put your waffle batter or your brownie batter, whatever batter you wanna do. And then this is gonna press it into a bowl. This up here, and that's also non-stick. Close it, lock it, check it in a couple minutes, and you have the most decadent waffle bowl for your own beautiful enjoyment of ice cream. You can see we did ice cream, little whipped cream toppings, all of our favorite, whatever you want to do, let the kids and grandkids have fun, but that's your traditional waffle. Now, let's talk about all the other uses.
There's so many uses. So don't let the word waffle in the title throw you off. There's a lot of stuff.
So those of you, and my girlfriend Rebecca, who you'll see later on, she's doing the keto thing and she's doing it, she's amazing at it. The high protein, low carb, so this is Parmesan cheese bowl.
Oh, that's a Parmesan cheese bowl.
So there's no carbs, just cheese. Look at how crispy and crunchy and golden to perfection. Now, what would you like to do with your Parmesan cheese bowl? we are going to make a Caesar salad. And then you eat the bowl. So go ahead and pop in your lettuce. You could pop in a couple of pieces of protein, like a hard-boiled egg, or that just happens to be chicken. Add a little bit of Parm cheese, your favorite dressing, and now you have low carb, high protein, incredibly healthy snack / whole meal if you want to do 2 of them, right? And you are good to go. And it's gonna be decadent and delicious.
If you go to those like super like fancy restaurants and you get like a Caesar salad, they come with the Parmesan kind of just like crispy things that are on there.
They do.
That's the same thing.
Yes, that's the same thing. Oops, I'm throwing things around. Sorry guys. I just want to make sure we're good to go on all of those. But this is what you want to use this for. All of those wonderful meals that you want to eat healthy, but you also want to have a little treat, you know, go ahead and treat yourself. So I'll show you how to make that Parmesan cheese. Look. Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese. Go ahead and grab your Parmesan cheese package from whatever your favorite brand is. Pop it on the inside here. It's not anything that's hard or difficult to create. It's one single ingredient for those of you that are doing that low carb, high protein. What a cool way to get a, you know, a savory treat, and then you just pop it closed and you're good to go.
So when it comes out and it's in the bowl, it gives it about what, 4 1/4 in the diameter and 1 1/4 in the depth.
Yes,
so that's how big the bowl is.
It's a nice small serving size, right? So it's a single serving size. Can you imagine doing this as little appetizer bowls?
Yes.
Yes. How much fun would that be to do appetizer bowls?
Look at, there's so many different options. Make your batter, just like you're seeing, pour it in there, close it, lock it, ta-da! You've got a bowl. It comes out, whether you want to do it for ice cream. I feel like all the moms nowadays are coming up with different ways to make their kids' parties like different and cool. And they've got little stations where the kids do things. That is what this is. Put it out, make the waffle bowls. Yes, and then let them kind of fill it.
Let them fill it with whatever they're choosing. So we just revealed our brownie bowl.
There we go, there's brownie.
And now I'm gonna add in a scoop of my strawberry ice cream or vanilla ice cream. You can see how beautiful that is. That was just traditional brownie batter. Add whatever toppings. I love the idea that you just said about having that birthday party. This is just any brownie mix. So honestly, it's so easy to use. There's a little fill line on the inside there. It's that first line.
So you don't have to guess.
You don't have to guess. Pop in your batter, whatever it is. Have fun with this. Get creative. Maybe this is red velvet cake for Valentine's Day. Whatever you want, close it up, come back, check it, you're good to go.
Perfect. And again, there's the 2 colors. You're looking at right now the mint. We also have it in the poppy red, so those are your 2 choices. $17.45. This is the lowest price we've ever had. This is just fun, Kelly.
It's fun. It's one of those things where you're like, do I need that? Go ahead and grab it. It's on clearance. People love it. Honestly, it really does make a difference. When you make your own meals, you make these your own little appetizers. This is just a tortilla, a crispy, crunchy, golden crispy tortilla now that I can do my taco salad in.
Little taco salads.
Yeah, miniature taco salads. Can you imagine doing that as little appetizers for a little party, or maybe just doing it one day yourself? You know, add in whatever taco salad toppings that you would like to add in. Little sour cream, little salsa. Let's add a little protein. You could add an egg. It's totally up to you. Have fun with it. And all we did, these are just the flour tortillas. You could use corn tortillas as well, right? You can see you just buy the little 8-inch small ones. Pop it on the inside.
Just press it in there.
Press it in there. Give it a close. Come back 2, 3, 4 minutes later, and you have a crispy, crunchy taco shell.
Also, because of the size of it, if you're trying to portion control your life,
I like that idea.
It's already portion control for you.
It's a nice size.
Just eat the little.
Yeah, and you can even pick it up and take a bite out of it that way, however you want to do it. But we love the fact, I even saw somebody was making little edible spoon, you know, where you can make the edibles. So everybody's doing this. It's really sort of on trend, but it also makes eating a little more fun when you're doing something. So maybe get the kids and the grandkids involved. Little apple pies.
Kids will eat some things that you maybe, you know, you're trying to get them to eat.
Yeah.
If it's in a bowl.
If it's in a bowl.
If it's a little edible bowl.
If it's an edible bowl. Making it crispy, crunchy, edible bowls. They'll eat it. Makes everything better. You can see this is just the canned pie filling, and we use the store-bought pie, you know, sheets. You can even buy them already.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, you can even buy them pre-cut just like that. It's nice and non-stick. If you want to give it a spritz or a spray, you certainly can. But go ahead and pop your pie filling or excuse me, your pie dough right on the inside. It's gonna press it, it's gonna cook it, and then all you have to do is add like a little open-faced, you know, pie filling, and you have a really cool, you know, treat there.
So it's just close and lock.
Yep, close and lock.
Close and lock.
You don't even have to lock it. It's a nice way to do it, but you don't even have to lock it. It'll still cook. It cooks from both sides. It's nonstick both sides.
This might be my favorite.
Okay.
The one you're about to do.
Again, back to the keto, maybe that Whole30 diet, maybe you're just eating, you know, counting your sugar, counting your carbs, whatever it is. This is full on beautiful hash browns.
It's like a hash brown bowl.
Yes, it is a hash brown bowl. Look at how crispy and crunchy it is.
I love hash browns.
On both sides. So all you do is take your traditional potato hash browns, and then maybe you wanna fill this with a little bit of scrambled egg. Maybe you want to fill it with a salad. Maybe you want to do a little bit of, you know, diced chicken on the inside. How about a little bacon on top? A little hot sauce, whatever it is. What a cool way to serve breakfast or brunch to your girlfriends.
I was about to say.
With the bottomless mimosa situation, and you have these cute little breakfast. You know, look how cute that is. It's almost like a little bird's nest that we did. And let me show you how I created that one.
They're gonna ask you how. They're gonna ask, how did you make these bowls?
Yeah. So nonstick top and bottom, it creates a bowl out of anything. If you're just joining us, we made waffle bowls, we made brownie bowls.
We made Parmesan
cheese
taco bowls.
Taco bowls. You can see it's gonna press it into a bowl, so you just add your hash browns, whether they're fresh or from the frozen bag, pop it on the inside. Go ahead and check it every couple of minutes because it does cook very, very quickly because it's nonstick and it's very high heat on top and bottom, which is what gives you that crisp and tender, and you're gonna have a cute little bowl.
Again, clearance price, $17.45. The lowest we've ever had this. You can pick it either in the poppy red or in the mint. It comes with 13 different recipes, so we've gone through a bunch right here, but there's so much more that you could possibly do.
Ice cream left? Did I use all my ice cream? Oh, here's my ice cream.
There's ice cream.
So this is the one we started right at the top of the presentation. I'll scooch that one over. I'll add my scoop of vanilla ice cream to my traditional waffle bowl. Now this is a traditional waffle bowl. It's warm, it's decadent, it's delicious, it's homemade, and it was really, really fun to create.
Look at that, $17.45. You can also break this into 4 flex payments if you'd like to do that. But Kelsey Nixon brings us so many great things, Kelly.
Yes.
Including this 4-piece decorating set that's right next to it. So if we're gonna decorate maybe any of the stuff that we make.
This was created to decorate. It was also created if you own the Kelsey Nixon popcorn popper. But you can see it's silicone, and that's really special. So you can actually melt in these if you wanted to melt butter. Maybe you do want to melt fresh chocolate, white chocolate, dark chocolate, and then pop it in this one, and you actually have a really cool.
Look, there you go.
Yeah, so this one's just caramel, but it's a nice silicone squeeze tube. So you can put really whatever you want in it. And then this one is a squeeze tube, but it has the nice brush on top. So maybe you want to take that against your ribs with a little barbecue sauce.
That's a good idea.
So there's all kinds of uses for this. The great thing about it is that it's food grade silicone, it's dishwasher safe, and you get it microwave safe, and you're gonna find a lot of uses for these.
You get all 4 pieces that we were looking at, lowest price ever at $11.99. So again, you're getting 2 of the melting pots with the lids, 1 of the decorating bottle with the squeeze top that we showed you, and then the other one with the little basting brush on there. Mint or poppy, that kind of goes back to her colors that we just did. Dishwasher safe for all 4 pieces of those. Make sure you kind of add that on as well. Okay. When I met you, Kelly, this morning.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we talked about
what did I tell you?
I love this one.
I said, this thing
is so cool.
It's so cool. What if you could rinse, chop, and serve your salad in a few seconds? Yep. You could do all of that. Yeah. Not taking everything out, cutting board, bring out the bowls, bring out the colander, not everything. Yeah. You could do all of it in one. Yep. $12.50 for this Urban Trend. It's the Smart Cut salad. Yep. This might be my pick.
I was gonna say this is my pick of the clearance hour. Yeah,
it is mine too.
It's the best price I've ever sold this at, probably just because we have a handful of them remaining. But what you're getting is chopping board, right? Colander slicer, and your salad serving bowl.
All in one.
All in one. So I'll show you how to use it because it's really, really, really cool. All dishwasher safe, very simple to use. But what is the barrier to eating a salad? Well, it takes quite a while for us to chop the lettuce, chop the tomato,
clean
chop
everything.
the onion, clean it, whatever. Okay, you can actually take your colander right to the sink, rinse your vegetables. You have all your vegetables loaded on the inside, and I'll show you. This one we started, and then you just take those grid lines, and it depends on how you like your salad chopped. Do you want it really finely diced? Do you want it nice and thick? How do you like your salad chopped? It gives you the grid lines, but what it's doing is it's chopping everything together all at the same time, all with very little effort. Now, let's say you like a really nice, diced salad. You would move it for every, I call them petals. And then you
It even shows you how far to move it.
How far to move it, and then you just chop again. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up to show you the result. But if you like it really nice and finely chopped, you would maybe do a couple of more grid lines there.
You just keep moving it.
You just keep moving it. Then you just take it, you place one hand on one side, flip it over, and then you dump it right into your serving bowl.
Which comes with it.
It comes with it. And all of your salad is diced all at the same time. You could even take your lettuce, or excuse me, your dressing, drizzle your dressing, and then you could pop this on top and toss it.
And even toss.
Yes, I mean, it really is absolutely everything all in one. And it removes the barrier to the pain in the neck of the okay, next vegetable,
What were we just saying about people slicing things for us, pre-doing it?
Pre-doing it, yep.
Stop.
Do it yourself.
You just need the right tool.
Yep,
you just need the right tool. And I know you have it in the green right now in your hand. We also have it in the blue and the red, so they're even cute.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Really good colors. Again, this is going to be rinsing, chopping, and serving.
Yeah, so if I hadn't rinsed my vegetables yet, I would take this right to my sink.
And
I would rinse my vegetables. It's my colander, and then I would take it right and slice it. But you can see we're using like whole peppers. That's a whole egg. Let's do a whole mushroom. You can see there's my lettuce on the bottom. Whatever you want to do, whatever toppings, you could add protein. If you wanted to add like bacon or chicken breast, steak, whatever you want to do.
Okay,
you
so you
add
put
it
that on
all
top.
together, right? Then you put that lid or the slicing, grid. And then what's cool is my hand is here, so it doesn't get near a blade, right? Which I like, because if I'm not good with a knife, I already like this because it makes things easy. You take a chef's knife or whatever knife of your choosing, and you just choose. Do I want it really finely minced? Let's say I would like it really finely minced. I'm gonna hit every one of these grid lines, right? I'm just gonna go right through, and instead of chopping 10 different times, I'm slicing once through everything.
All of them.
And then let's do a full quarter turn, okay? Then I just go right through again, and what I'm doing is I'm slicing at a different angle, so I'm getting a more fine chop. If I really like a diced salad, I would go every petal and cut right through everything at every petal. I don't really, need it too, finely diced for this demonstration, so maybe I'll go one more quarter turn, and I'll hit those grid lines, and then it becomes my serving bowl because it comes with it, and all I do is flip it over, pop it in my serving bowl, grab my dressing, and I have the healthiest meal I'm gonna eat all day, which is my salad.
Look at that.
And
it's
diced.
all diced up.
So I didn't have to dice my onion, dice my cucumber, dice my egg, dice my mushroom. All of it was diced at the exact same time.
There you go.
You can see, put it all together. Maybe just a little oil, oil and vinegar. That's all you want to do, or maybe you want to do a Caesar dressing. It's up to you. Pop it in there, take your lid, give it a toss.
And shake it up.
And then grab your fork and eat.
And you're good to go.
And you're good to go, yep.
So all three of those pieces come with it. The piece that basically locks it in there, that's the little bottom piece. So let's show. So little bottom piece.
Yep, so you're getting your serving bowl.
Serving bowl.
Beautiful serving bowl too, right?
Yes.
All dishwasher safe, getting your serving bowl, getting your cutting board, and you're getting your colander/grid lines.
All of it, $12.50. Rinse, chop, serve your salad, done and done. If that's what was holding you back from taking a salad, for lunch or adding it as a side salad at dinner, because I'm not doing all that. This is it. Oh, you're putting fruit.
So it's not just for our savory salads. It can be for your sweet fruit salads as well. So instead of dicing that melon, the pineapple, the strawberry all separately, I can go through every grid line, and fruit can be a little bit thicker, a little bit chunkier. Skip a grid line or two, totally up to you. But my hand is away from the blade. It's like a full ½ an inch below where the blade is hitting on that cutting board. Go ahead and slice it through. Maybe I'll give it a good quarter turn there. Flip it around, take my knife, slice it through again. I would say with fruit salad, 2, maybe 3 turns.
And you're good.
And you're good, because most of us like a thicker, chunkier, diced fruit.
And like I told John earlier, I'm horrible at chopping things and some things being small and some things being humongous. This takes care of that.
Yeah, it takes care of that. It's all gonna be
uniform.
even. It's all gonna be uniform. All my grid lines I followed. It takes seconds. I mean, the box, when I got the box, I think it said, make a salad in seconds. And I about rolled my eyes. I was like, there's no way you can make a salad in seconds. And then I timed myself.
And now Kelly owns one.
And I did it in like 55 seconds. And I was like, this thing is real.
Red, green, or blue, just pick your color. $12.50, add salads back into your life. In the meantime, let's hear from Curtis Stone.
I've spent a lifetime in the kitchen all over the world. And I've seen what it takes to make cooking easier, faster, and more simple. You don't need a professional kitchen to be able to cook a delicious meal. With the right kitchen tools, you'll be able to cook, create, and celebrate.
Don't miss the return of Curtis Stone's Kitchen Solutions, only on HSN.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Okay, I told you a little bit earlier, I gave you a little teaser about this 4-in-1 turbo cooker steam cooking. This is, oh my gosh, look at what we're already looking at. Kat's already showing it. Steaming, roasting, grilling, baking, frying, whatever you want to do with just water, one skillet, you do it all. $59.95. We took $40 off to make this the lowest price we've ever had this. It comes in the copper that you're looking at, red, or in stainless, so we have 3 different colors. This is 4.1 quart capacity, and you're gonna get the skillet and the steam rack and a rack holder all together.
Right, all together.
I'm gonna let Kat Chansey, our food stylist, sous chef, let you free into the kitchen to do what you do best.
Right, isn't this beautiful? So I cooked everything all in one pot, the entire meal. That means that I have less time to clean up and more time to enjoy time, you know, just more time with my family, more time to eat. Absolutely. Yeah, that too. Yeah. I like to do that, right? But look at how juicy and tender this is. And this took just under 40 minutes. And it literally is falling off of the bone.
Look at that.
It's even difficult just for me. Look at this. It's just absolutely falling off of the bone. If I didn't have these legs tied, they would just come, look at this. Just the bone came right off. It's ridiculous. It's so great. What it does is it actually has, in this dome lid, it's a patented dome lid. And
it's the lid, it's the magic.
Right, so you can, there's actually a little valve right here where you can keep the steam in, or you can lock this, you can let the steam out or keep it in. So I'm just gonna lift it up with this because I have this in my hand. What that does is that all that steam goes up into that lid and keeps everything in there. All of the moisture is going to stay in there.
So this is what we can't see.
Right, this is what you can't see when I have that lid on there. So, and it has a beautiful steamer rack that you can put on there, and that's how all of that steam just comes up there, it hits the top of it, and goes right back down. All of the moisture of your food stays right in there. Nothing's escaping as long as you have that top lid closed.
The lid is
the steam vent, right?
And
this is so
when I went to go read about this, even the fact that it's domed, you have more room to put more stuff in there.
Absolutely, right. Like I had an entire 5-pound chicken.
Look at that. And then we had
I have enough veg for everybody. So this is a meal for an entire family.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's not just a meal for just one. And so that's what makes it so fantastic.
I think we've been screaming to be able to make a whole meal in one.
Absolutely.
We're tired of cleaning all of the pots and the pans, bringing them out. It's all the thing. We've been screaming to have something that just does it all in one. A whole meal for my whole family.
Exactly.
Look at this broccoli.
I know,
it's
so
beautiful.
I know, isn't that beautiful? Some broccolini. So just take that off real quick. But look at how beautiful that is. It's steamed perfectly. All of the nutrients are still in it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when you overcook it, it gets mushy, nobody wants to eat it, and you have a lot of people that say, oh, I don't like broccoli. They don't know that they don't like broccoli because they've only had it the other way, right?
The old school way, how we grew up.
Right, but look at how tender this is. This is just fork tender. And this just took 2 hours of it just sitting here just by itself, and it's absolutely just falling apart. But how about that for your family meal? You come home from work, you put this in there, and it's just literally just falling apart in my hands.
And you even have absolutely
some
carrots and
beautiful.
some,
Right, you can put whatever veg you want in there, whatever meat you want to in there, and then you just put the lid on there. And the vegetables I put in the last 10 minutes because it only takes a few minutes for that. But everything else is cooking right in there.
That's
Isn't
huge.
That beautiful?
That is huge. That is huge. Look at that.
It's a huge, right? That was a 5-pound roast.
That's 5 pounds.
5 pounds. So another full family meal. And what I love about it is this meal actually only takes about 10 minutes. I'm going to start it right over here. And so you just put in your dry pasta, just dry pasta. Right, you come home from work, you forgot to take something out, you're gonna hurry up and just gonna do this really quick.
That happens every day that ends in Y.
That happens every single day of my life. I'm gonna put this in there, you just put just a jar of sauce. You're gonna put just a little bit of water because you just need just a little bit, but you don't have to put in a whole bunch because you hear that sizzle? And I just put that pan on there. It gets hot super, super quick. And then whatever vegetables you like or whatever meat you like, you just throw that in there. You're gonna give it a stir. You're gonna put the garlic knots on top, and this takes 10 minutes.
This is a 10-minute meal.
It's a 10-minute meal, and that's what's so wonderful about it. It's just, you know, I'm a busy mom. I come, you know, I work all day, and then I come home, and I have to make a meal quick for my family. This is all I have to do. Just give it a stir. I'm gonna put my garlic knots, and now I don't have to heat up my oven. I don't have to do anything else. I just have to do this, and that's it.
And then there's the dome.
And in 10 minutes, that will be done. That's how quick and easy that is. And that's what life is about, right? We're so busy all of the time. We want to make sure that we're feeding our families good food. We want to make sure that we're eating as healthy as we can. And you know, this is the best way to do it. And it's so quick, so easy. And like, look at this. This is one of the recipe cards that comes with it. Just pour a little bit of egg over top of some hash browns there. We're gonna heat that up. Put a little bit of cheese, put a little bit of meat on top of it, and it's just so perfect and so delicious. And then you have breakfast in a few minutes instead of just heating something up.
And when we're talking about, we want everything done in one pot, we also don't want a huge cleanup, even if it's in one pot. How do we care for this?
I don't. This is so easy. You can put it in the dishwasher. It just rinses really quick. It's so, that's what's so amazing. And you can bake in this too. I'm gonna start this real quick. I'm gonna get this meal
What are you putting in there?
Going. This is just some steak. We're gonna make a little stir fry. Just stir that up just real quick. Put a little bit, let's see. Let's put a little bit of that on top of there. Ooh, I forgot the vegetables. You can't forget about our vegetables. Put some veggies in there. We're just gonna let that go, and this is gonna be another one-pot meal that's gonna be ready in just a few minutes. Isn't that great?
Can this also make it over to the oven?
You can put it in the oven, but you can also bake right in it. Wait till I show you this. So this is one of the recipe cards that comes with it. This is a steamed cake, and I can't wait for you to try this.
Wait till you see what's underneath there.
I know. I can't wait for you to see this.
I wasn't prepared for what was underneath.
I know, this is so great, and this only takes 30 minutes.
This was 30.
This takes 30 minutes. The recipe card comes with it. It's absolutely fantastic. Watch this. This is just a springform pan that the springform does not come with it. You can just pick this up at any grocery store. And this is just 1 box cake mix, but you follow the recipe. There's a couple extra touches that you put in there with it. Let me show you this. This is so spongy and so delicious. I can't wait for you to see this. So look at this. I want to pull this out so I can show you better. All in one, right? So you can make your dinner, and then look at this beautiful.
Look how thick it is.
Beautiful.
Look how, that's a.
I know, right? And it is just absolutely, I don't know if the camera can catch that, but look at how spongy that is. Isn't that great? And then watch this. This is the favorite part.
Even dessert.
You have to add.
1 pot?
You have to add the cherries on the top. Look at how great, all just in one.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Serve that to your family, serve that to your guests. If you have 30 minutes, your guests even just pop over. It takes you just a couple of seconds.
And you've got a box in the pantry.
Everybody has that, right? It's a regular staple that we would automatically have.
Look at that.
So I know. Would you like to try to eat cake?
Oh, twist my arm.
Have you been eating for 3 hours?
Twist my arm. So when I said at the beginning about steaming, baking, grilling, frying, that is all the stuff you can do with this.
Right, and you have not seen me add any oil to anything. I haven't had to. Isn't that great? And you can actually even cook straight from the freezer. You can actually go straight from the freezer, but let's check on a couple of things. And look at how fast this cooks. That's the stir fry, that's going. This is your breakfast pizza, that's just about done. I know.
Okay, before I take a bite, copper, red, or stainless is available. Let me give you the color so I can eat. Oh my gosh.
I know, aren't these great? The copper, look at how beautiful this is. You just give this a stir. Isn't that amazing? And the recipe cards come with it. It comes with 10 great recipes.
Oh my gosh.
And look at this. This is just about done. This just needs a couple of more minutes. I'm gonna give that a little bit of a stir just in case.
If you're just tuning in, we just threw all that in there.
I know.
And it's already almost done.
We just did. It's almost done. And this pizza is just about done. And look at this stir fry. Look how beautiful this is. And this just took just 1 second. I walked over there. Nothing is sticking. I did not add any oil to this. And look at this is almost done. What did this take? 3 minutes for me to cut some cake, and that was about it.
And then we just walked right back over.
Walked right back over. I'm giving this a stir, and that is gonna need maybe 2 more minutes, and that's gonna be done. And then we have some nice steamed buns on the top of it. Isn't that great? Just so quick.
So we made
so easy.
The chicken with the cauliflower.
Right. In about 5 minutes.
Yep, we're making pasta here.
Right.
We have a breakfast dish going on here with the hash browns. We made a cake with the...
we did.
With the cherry topping.
We sure did.
Oh, I forgot about the roast.
Forgot about the roast. That was like when
we even made a roast.
Came back out. We even made a roast, right? And now I'm going to put this on. I'm going to put in absolutely frozen. Absolutely, see this?
You can put it
completely frozen. I'm gonna put it right in. I'm just gonna put it right in. I'm gonna add just a touch of water to this one.
So Kat, what is making this different? What is making
what makes this different is that dome, because all of the steam is going to stay in it. And that's what makes it so great, because this is frozen broccoli. So that's all gonna cook at once.
Everything is frozen.
And I don't have to use any oil because all of that steam stays in it. Very similar to, I don't want to say a pressure cooker because it's not under pressure, but where that keeps all of the steam in there, and you don't have the worry of having something that plugs in. This goes on any cooktop. You can use it on gas. You can use it on your glass countertop. You can put this in the oven. You can put it on an induction burner. You can put it on an infrared burner. It absolutely will go on
anything. Everything is frozen in there. I want to remind you guys. I also want to remind you that you're getting the skillet. You're going to get the dome lid, which is what makes this whole thing happen. You'll get the steam rack that you keep seeing us like double decker it up. You're gonna get 10 recipe cards of a lot of what we already made here, so don't worry, you can get it home and start using those. And that's, wait, did you make it with?
An entire meal, So right here, we have a beautiful ham that we put in here, and you just put whatever sauces in it that you like. You could put a turkey, and we did a turkey when it was Thanksgiving with some stuffing on the top. But this is everything, and I turned the steam tray upside down, and then I just put the 2 servings of the mashed potatoes in there and just some green beans in there, and everything steams all at once. And that's what makes this so different from other things, because that would take 3 different pots. You're going to have your mashed potatoes in one, you're going to have your green beans in another one, you're going to have this in the oven, and now you're heating up everything. And if you're in a camper and you just have, my mother-in-law loves this because she just puts it in her camp. She just needs the one pot. She doesn't have to have a bunch of things to store. This is just about done.
Steaming, we're roasting, we're grilling, we're baking, we're frying, no oil, just some water. In here, we took $40 off of this for clearance. It's under $60. 4 flex payments, and we have free shipping and handling for this. This is dishwasher safe, non-stick coating on this. It's 4.1 quart of capacity, and we have the copper, the red, or the stainless available. Even the colors are available. Whatever you have kind of in your decor of your kitchen. This was the stir fry that we started.
This was a stir fry.
And we started this while we were talking.
3 minutes? Yeah, I think it took 3 minutes.
We didn't pre-start this before
we did not.
We got out here.
Right, look at how beautiful that is. And it literally took 3 minutes because I had that patented dome lid on the top. All the steam stayed in, and I got everything done. I did not have to heat up my oven. I didn't have to do anything else. I prepped this ahead of time. You just, throw it in there. If you already buy this already, you can buy this already cut up. You don't have to,
it's even cutting.
3 minutes in the grocery store and about 6 minutes total here.
Asian. We made Italian.
We sure did.
We made dessert.
We did.
We made a comfort food. We did everything.
And look at, nothing is sticking. There's just this sticky sauce that I just put in there, a sticky teriyaki sauce.
Nothing is sticking.
Absolutely nothing is sticking. And the cleanup is absolutely nothing. It's so easy to do.
Just put it right over the rice and we're ready to go.
That's right.
And then we have the pot stickers.
Right, look what I made you.
That we did. Right. And the dome gives us so much room and to add stuff on that little steamer rack.
And this is the cleanup.
Oh, there we go.
That's it. Just one wipe. There you go. It's all done. Most people would call that clean. I think my husband would call that clean.
God, you're so funny.
Look at that. Absolutely clean.
Everything.
Super, super sticky.
One pot. There we go. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's it.
4 pieces come with this. Everything that you've seen us do comes with $59.95, free shipping and handling, and this is even done.
It is done.
I'm so glad it was done right before we got done. We made so many different meals.
I made you breakfast.
I know.
Right?
Kat, this is why
Breakfast
I love
pizza.
you. If you're just tuning in, we're kind of wrapping up this kitchen clearance, but a little bit earlier we had this. I want to remind you it's in that clearance option. This is the Progressive Chop and Whip 2-speed food processor. So you could basically whip or you can chop things in it. It comes with the 2 different blades, $14.95. It's available, I think we're down a color. It's available, I think, in the green and blue only. We lost the red, so the red's already been spoken for. Item number 614277, that is available if you wanna have a bowl to chop everything in. We made salsa all together in that. Kat's still cooking.
Oh yeah.
I love this. We have Tamara Hooks is coming up next. Tamara, when you're all done, come join us. We're eating over here.
Well, I'm glad that you are starting your day here at HSN, and we